what I want to challenge you guys to do is think of yourself as a coach in the challenge group, and think about yourself as a business owner when you're working your business. And every single time that you have a question, that you have an attitude, that you are posting in our team pages, that you are sitting down to work your business, I want to ask yourself, what would a CEO do? What would a business owner do? Would a business owner ask this question, or would a business owner Google it first, pursue that information, see what they can find, and then finally go to the resources that they have and get that answer? Would a business owner dabble? Would a business owner wait for information to be handed to them? Because at the end of the day, we are independent Beachbody coaches, and these groups and the National Wake Up Call and surges like this and Team Cup and all of these exciting things that create a team culture are so important. They're so important. It's icing on top of the cake. But at the end of the day, you are a business owner, and you have to look at your goals. You have to pay your bills. You have to live your life. And you cannot rely on your upline coach or your team or even Team Beachbody to deliver to you the tools that you need to be successful. Anybody can be successful when they have the will, to do it. So I just want to read this to you guys. So we are not rulers. We are not managers. We are leaders. The goal is simple. Rule yourself. This is a list of things that we cannot control. So for those of you guys that are feeling a little bit out of control, or you're new at leadership, or you're feeling like things are going off the rails, or you may struggle with anxiety, or there are things that you feel like, oh my gosh, this is so out of my control. This is a list. We cannot control if our coaches stay active, if our coaches care about our business, if our coaches care about our rank, if our coaches care about our team, if our coaches believe in themselves, if our coaches take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of them, if our coaches do the vital behaviors, if our coaches hit Success Club, if our coaches invite to challenge groups, if our coaches run challenge groups, if our coaches convert customers to discount coaches, if our coaches sponsor hobby coaches, if our coaches build a team of coaches, if our coaches hit Emerald, if our coaches hit Diamond, if our coaches become independent working leaders. None of those things we can control. We can influence them. We cannot control any of those things. We are not rulers. We are leaders. The goal is simple. Rule yourself. No one can do this. There is no elite coach. There is no Emerald coach. There is no brand new coach. There is no top coach that can control this. And this natural law applies to Melanie Mitro, and it applies to me, and it applies to you. We all get radio silence. We all get returns. We all get coach cancellations. We all have people who talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and they don't walk. But what defines us and our business and our success is what we do next. So when those things happen, you don't let go of your business. You let go of their business. And what I mean by that is I talk to so many different coaches that sponsored 1 or 2 or 3 coaches, and their team canceled, or that team went inactive, or their team said they wanted to do something and then they didn't do it. And what happened was they retreated into their shell, and they said, well, I must not be made for this. I can't do this. I only signed up 3 people, and look what happened. How could I possibly run an organization or a team if this is what I do for 3 people? And what they don't realize is it has nothing to do with them. That is a natural law. Some people have more coaches that stay active. Every coach has large amount of coaches go inactive and active. Every coach has cancellations. Every coach has returns. In fact, as your business grows, that number simply increases because it is a natural phenomenon. In any business, customer retention is the super important thing, but nobody is 100%, so don't let that define you. So when that happens, don't let go of your business. Let go of their business. And when they're ready to control the things they can control, and you're over here ruling yourself, you can welcome them back with open arms and belief in them. When you can't control what is happening, challenge yourself to control the way that you respond to what is happening. That is where your power is. So I'm going to go back through that list. I'm going to go back through that list of all the things that you can't control. And I'm going to illustrate a response that we can have as coaches. So we cannot control if our coaches stay active, but we can help more people and never worry about the bare minimum. So if you need 2 active coaches to be emeralds, sign up 4. So you don't have to worry about that. You can't control if somebody drinks their Shakeology or puts it on pause, but you can control if you have other coaches on your team that help you reach that requirement. You cannot control if our coaches care about our business, but we can continually share our passion and our vision and work with the people who do care about our vision and our team and our business. We cannot control if our coaches care about our team's rank, but we can keep recruiting. So no rank is dependent on 1 or 2 or 10 people. It is dependent on our team building skills. We cannot control if our coaches care about our team, but we can lead by example, set team culture with our actions, and find people who will. We cannot control if our coaches believe in themselves, but we can show them what it looks like to believe in yourself and believe in other people. And we can let them rest on our belief in them when things get hard. But we cannot be someone's belief or self-esteem or vision. We cannot control if our coaches take advantage of the opportunity in front of them, but we can take advantage of the opportunity in front of us. We cannot control if our coaches do the vital behaviors, but we can show them how it makes us better by doing these things daily. And instead of training them on those behaviors, let's show them what we are doing. We can master them and then come back to our team pages and teach them what is working for us. We cannot control if our coaches hit Success Club, but we can show them why it is so important to us to do it no matter what. If we don't make it a priority and we are their future roadmap, we are their business role model, why on earth would they? Coach see, coach do. We cannot control if our coaches invite to challenge groups, but we can invite them as challengers to our challenge groups to make sure that they're doing first things first and they're getting results to make it easier for them to invite to challenge groups. We cannot control if our coaches convert their challengers to discount coaches, but we can show them by doing it ourselves. And in our consistent action, they will see why it's so important and courteous and just nice to offer that 25% discount to someone who is not just committed to their health for 30 days, but for life. We cannot control if our coaches sponsor hobby coaches, but we can show them by pouring our belief into our discount coaches and challengers and letting them know, hey, you're already doing what coaches do. Maybe you want to dabble in this. Show them. We cannot control if our coaches build a team of coaches, but we can show them why it is so powerful, fun, and selfish not to share this opportunity. We have the ability to change someone's health, finances, self-esteem, social life, and purpose. And while they don't want to pass it on, we can't help it. We can't control if our coaches hit emerald, But we can hit emerald over and over and over and over again to show them that it's not a one-time milestone, but it's an activity level. We cannot control if our coaches hit diamonds, but we can show them that we're not resting our future, our goals, our business, and our ability to change lives on their decision to work their business. We cannot control if our coaches become independent working leaders, but we can become one ourselves and show them what it looks like, how our life is changing, and why we're not stopping anytime soon. Here are some things that you guys can control. You can control your beliefs, your attitude, your thoughts, your perspective, how honest you are, who your closest friends are, what books you read, how often you exercise, the type of food that you fuel yourself with, how many risks that you take, how you interpret situations, how kind you are to others, how kind you are to yourself, how often you say, I love you, how often you say thank you, how often you share your authentic self, whether or not you ask for help, how often you practice gratitude, how many times you smile and laugh today, the amount of effort that you put in, how you spend and invest your money, how much time you spend worrying versus working, how often you think about your past, whether or not you judge other people, and whether or not you try again after each and every setback. Control the controllable, rule yourself, and watch your life, your business, and your team transform.